You're live. There we are. We are live. Right. This is just a impromptu. I never said I was going to do this. But just an impromptu to test out the equipment. I hope that everybody, if anyone's there, they can hear me. And give me a signal. I think there's some sound there. I believe there's sound. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. I think there's sound there. Yeah, sounds to be right. Let's take that down a little bit. Don't be too loud, but sounds. It seems that volume is going out. Oh, there's somebody in the chat. Can you say hello and tell me if you can hear me? What's that mean? Hello, fellow. Thanks for coming. Oh, good. Thank you. Hello, Sharon. How are you doing? Yeah, I'm just here to do a test and see how things are working. Yeah, so I wanted to see how it was working. Good morning. So I don't know where you are. If it's morning there, must be United States, yeah? Yeah, I just came on to do a test. I am intending on doing some live videos, which will be testing out some equipment. One of the things I should be testing out is I don't know if you saw the video I put up earlier about this selfie stick here. Let's bring it over here. There you go. Yeah. Tired of the cold? Oh, yeah, well, it's winter, isn't it? And yeah, that's probably it out there. It is wet and cold, and it is very dark. It started going dark about 3:15. It's now 4:15 in the UK. Yeah, say hello. So yeah, other things. So I was doing a thing as well. I buy packs of these. Okay, cigarette lighters. Well, lighters anyway. I don't smoke. So and what I do is I wrap them with electrical tape, and they will go into one of these little tins I have, like this here, and that has in it some earplugs, a lighter, a spare thing with a reader on it. What do they call these things? SD card with reader. A piece of candy, what we call over here Starburst. And we have some these things, stock cubes. And I don't know if you've heard of this, Bovril. So putting a few different things in there as a and a torch. And the idea is a little tin of stuff to get by. Wow, 31 degrees in Georgia. Wow, that must be cold. That must be cold. 31 degrees. I mean, that's low. I think that's below zero in Fahrenheit, in centigrade. 31, 31 degrees. Wow, that is low. That is low. That is cold. I hope you're all wrapped up. 37 in Texas. Below freezing. Yeah, I think it is. Yeah, because Fahrenheit goes down way below Celsius. I think at about 45, 50, something like that. So, yeah, that's way under, isn't it? Wow, that is cold. Here in the UK, it is 8 degrees centigrade. So, 8 degrees centigrade. Let's have a look and see what that is in Fahrenheit. So, let's have a look at that. So, 8C Fahrenheit is 46.4 here. So if we put in, what's that there? 37 in Texas. 37. Fahrenheit. Oh, wow, that is 2.7 degrees in Celsius. That is cold. So I hope you're wrapped up and looked after well there. So, yeah. So what the whole idea of this was, somebody told me, they said, you should do some lives, Mark, and I kind of said, yeah, but, I'm not really keen. But they said, you should do some like, hey, up, Dave. Afternoon. And they said, you should do some lives. And I said, well, I'll get round to it at some point. So today I decided that as I finished a little bit earlier, I will check out the system and make sure everything works. So it looks like the mic is working. That's good. Looks like the camera's working. So that's good. And the headphones are working. So that's good. So job done, isn't it? Really. So, yeah, good. How's everybody's afternoon going? Or morning? Over the pond? In the morning? Over here, it's mid-afternoon. I finished early because I had some things to do, and basically I couldn't be asked carrying on, really. And I cleared up a lot of my work that I had doing. So I thought, that's it, I'm off ski. So, yeah, so I finished early. And I'm not going to hang on here too long, to be honest. But it's good to see people coming in. That's great. Really nice. Thank you. And thank you for thumbs up as well. But hey, that's good too. Much appreciated. Yeah, so I thought I'd come in and I'd have a do and see how it went. So, yeah, it looks to be okay. It's working, isn't it? So, oh yeah, that was another thing I was doing. Booking about with this here. So this is like an EDC bag. And what I sort of put on here, so I've just recently I've got these lights, which is the dark light. I've got no worries, Dave. Hope you're cooking something nice for me. So I've got that light as well. Little torch lights. They're nice and easy, just fit in. Really cool. And in here, I've got some bits I showed before. There's some water purification tablets. And you know what it is, you take stuff out, you can't get it back in, can you? That's the money. That's fine. See you later, Sharon. Thanks for coming in. So, let's take the stuff out of here and I can go through it. So, in here, this little bag here, look at the size of that against your hand. Okay, I haven't got big hands. Let's go against the lighter. So you know how big the lighter is. Pretty much the same size that way. So in here, it's this dinky little thing, look at that. And that is a multi-tool. You got your pliers. On that end there's a little tiny little Phillips screw, and the other side is a straight screwdriver. There's a blade on here somewhere. They are sharp blades, but alright. Okay. Yeah, sharp blades on there. But I don't trust it too. The obligatory things. Oh, a bit of fire on there. So yeah, that's in that little pocket there. So it's nice and discreet. Bit of Velcro there. Now, yeah, more of these. There's another braid. I broke the tip off this, but it is quite sharp on there. Yeah, true. Yeah, it's true. It's true. I don't really expect much from them. Now, I know you probably call these popsicle sticks. Yeah, in the States, we call them lolly sticks over here. So what you do is collect them up, you see, and then when you need dried tinder and it's absolutely kicking it down with rain, you've got dried tinder. It takes up no space. And then there's this stuff. So if you cut it into thin strips like that, it becomes a Ranger band. Yeah, it's actually bicycle tire. Swiss Army knife. Oh, I've had a few Swiss Army knives in my time. To be honest, what happens is because they're so good, they get nicked. People nick them. And so what I tend to do is get smaller ones and now hide them away. When you're a kid, go around saying, "Look at me, I got this," and then you don't see it again because your mates just nicked it and run off. Or was that just me? So I've got that in there. So that's the one drawer. So go in the back one here, and in here I've got one of these pads, waterproof pads. Think to yourself, what do you need one of them for? Well, you ever get stuck and you're moving around, so you can't stay where you are. You have to move on. What you do is you write a note, stick it somewhere where people will find it. Yeah, if you have one with a toothpick. So that they were rare as hen's teeth, them things. And the strange thing was that the blades on. I liked the only thing I liked about them, and you don't get many that got the good ones, was one who had, the little saw for cutting wood, and it was actually quite good for a little saw. It's only that big, isn't it? Like 2.5 inches, 3 inches long, and it was really good. And and you could cut through things with it. You could cut up some little, some larger size sticks with it, even a good like 2 inch stick. I cut through one of those with one of those little saws. It was bob on, it got me through. Yeah, it was really It was quite useful, and you think to yourself, well, what am I going? There's a lot of things you think to yourself, what am I going to use that for? But you do find uses for them, and there's a lot of other things you think, well, what do I put on that one for? Like scissors. Well, if you cut yourself, well, you need to put dressing on your scissors, haven't you? So it's kind of that. It's how you're going to use things and what they're used for. Um, One of the things I found that I pretty much used a lot was, you know, what you call 100 mile an hour tape, we call duct tape, and that stuff fixed everything. She fixed everything. Fixed the tent with it, fixed the car with it, fixed the bike with it. A few bikes fixed with it. It was amazing. Really good. Is it just you? See others sitting there lurking, lurking in the background. Well, nice of you to come by. Nice to see you. So who have we got left in? Inferno's here. Hello, Inferno's here. Let's see. Who else is here? Dave? Dave's still there? Where have you gone? I don't know. Sharon was here, but she's had to pop off, hasn't she? Yeah, that's fine. Lurkers be lurking, as we say. Yep. Dave's there. Hey, go, Dave. Yeah, so I thought I'd catch up, and what I might do is um, fill in on some of the nights. Those who go to UK Prepper uh, on YouTube. And say hello to everyone. And those on go to UK Prepper Meet and on UK Prepper channel, where they have the meetings and all that and chats and stuff, live chats. And there are days when obviously those lads want to time off. So I thought if I get myself up and going on other nights when those guys are busy, maybe I could fire up a live and have somewhere to have a chat for a couple of hours. So I'm going to have a look at the CFL. Okay. And what we're going to do is press a button here and it goes to Discord. It's something to do. Chat. Right. And live on YouTube. There we go. See what happens there. There's lots of stuff on here, and I missed it all. Oh, right. But yeah, I have to sort that out as well. I did make up a Discord channel already in waiting, so if I start getting going, then fire that up as well, and I'll have to learn how to do the two at once. If I do it on my phone, it's going to be alright, isn't it? So yeah, that's good. So come here. Yeah. So yeah, that's the other thing I was looking at is getting out and testing some gear. So I've been in touch with a friend of mine who doesn't live too far away, and I'm in the middle of sticks here. Okay, I've got a little apartment in the middle of nowhere, and uh, around this little town is it's just farms. It's just farms for miles and miles, and then in that direction, no, that direction, yeah, because I need to mirror that thing. In that direction is a place called Parlick Hill, which is a great place for going camping. Big fell, high, etc. You see for miles. In fact, there's people who go up there and jump off with those micronite things, and also you got like the glider club who take off from the top there, and then over that way, that way, that way, over that way, a bit further up, you have what's it called? Uh, uh, so just up the road here is oh, this one called? Yeah, they're all fells. Yeah, so the one just up the road here. Uh, so, so the one just up the road here. Oh yeah. So there's one there. Cheers, Rick. Nice one. That's great news. So the one just up there. Oh, that's called Longridge Fell. So the one near me is called Beacon Fell. That's not far away. Then you got Longridge Fell a little bit further over. Longridge over there somewhere. Over there. Yeah, and it's we're up in the hills here. It's great news. I love it. I love being out in the sticks. If I could live a bit further into the sticks, I most certainly would. And you're starting to get from here upwards. You're starting to get the same kind of scenery and the same kind of you know thing you would expect up in the lakes. And it's like it starts here and then goes all the way up through North Yorkshire into the lakes. And this is here, this area, is called the Forest of Bowland. And I love it. And it's great living here. Lots of places to come. Hey, Tony, back. Welcome back. So I wasn't going to stop on anything, but I might stop on for a little bit longer. How long have we been here? Only 23 minutes now. Woohoo. There you go. Time travels fast when talking shadows. So other things are this. So I'm looking to make some more videos. That's why I got that this thing. So I've got this thing, this selfie stick. When I learn to do a bit more better things, I might be getting a better one. Just a bit to go on duty. Cheers, buddy. Nice one. Thanks very much, Chris. I'll try and step up here and do a bit because I want to kind of help the other guys out. Nice one. Cheers, Dave. Take care, mate. Have a good one. Thanks, Chris. You too. Top lads. Top lads. All good. Yeah. I was saying, yeah. So, the reason I moved here is one of the reasons was I'm sort of like surrounded by great countryside and lots of places where there's nice little woods here and there, good for camping in, and as that's my thing, that's good. And I only like 35 mile that way, 35. Hang on, that way, 35 miles from. Hello, Miss Webb. Hello. Hope you are well. Good afternoon. Yeah, 35 miles from Blackpool. What a stinking place that is. Horrible. Thanks for coming in. I've been reading some of your comments, and I loved your stories. So I particularly like sort of just sit back. I don't have to do anything. I don't have to watch anything. I can sit back and just listen. And those any of you here who are not aware, Miss Worm has a channel and she does fantastic stories on the dark side, And you can just sit back and listen to it. Nice horror stories, kind of like in a early 1900s, you know. Early cross of the century vibe. Yeah, it's great. Yeah, it is. I really enjoy them. Thank you. Yeah, it's much. It's nice to have something like that you can look forward to, and find because you know it's, a lot of things online are all about instantaneous hits, aren't they? They're the instant. I've got what I wanted, or the sort of niche, very niche, and it's nice to hear something, so have something that's there. It reminds very much of like I hope you don't take offence, sort of like Radio Two, sorry, Radio Four about like 9, 10 years ago when they had actually got proper things worth listening to on the radio, and you can sit and listen to a story or a play in the afternoon, and you could be driving or anything, so you don't have to, watch anything. Just listen and take it all in. And because of what was in the story was so engrossing that you didn't need anything else. Evil girl, yes, hiya. So let's do this. Yeah, so it was nice. So let's. So just to let you know, oh, I shall do. I shall do. Definitely on 17th. That suits just fine now. What time is that? This word. What time has that Christmas special be on? Oh, okay. When you do, let me know and I'll pass it on. Okay. So we can get everybody on to have a listen. That's going to be good. Yeah, not a problem. That. Yeah, we'll stick that out there. Excellent. Evil Nan. Evil Nan. Just sounds good, though. Yeah. Uh, yeah. So that was the idea. Oh yeah, the idea of this was just to have a test to see if this works. Sound is good. Nice one. Yeah. Good mics these. I mean, they're a tenner. They're a tenner. You know, and it's like I think you start 20 quid now with the thing. Yeah, with the whole thing, it's like a tenner. I think it cost almost as much for these leads as it did for the mic. It's amazing, but they work and they're really good. And it's going through a desk over there. Over there. So evil land. Yeah. And like when also your little thing when you do the thing with with the baby, yeah, evil Junior. I get think of like like the what's the name baby crawling around. I think Adam's baby crawling around. Yeah, fertile imagination. You see. So yeah, I'm hoping to do a lot more videos. I'm hoping to get a lot more stuff done, and for months now, because the government department I work for has been we've been inundated with a lot of new things and a lot of changes, um, and it's not hard to get time off. It's just once you finish work, it's like mentally, physically, and emotionally drained. So I just didn't feel like doing anything. So now that was kind of eased off on the way up to Crimbo. It's much easier to do stuff, and I'm hoping to get some more done, and hopefully to get some music done and stuff as well, which is like what my original plan for this setup was. Um, because I had some stuff to do for somebody else as well for their channel, so they wanted me to do some freaky, eerie music. Eerie music. So, evil music. I've got some stuff like this. This little thing is, believe it or not, this is a sequencer. What do you call it? Synthesizer. So all this in this box used to be in a keyboard that was about 4 foot long by about 2 foot that way and about 6 inches that way and weighed a ton. And now it comes in these tiny little things. But you can build them up. You can like, get different ones of them and build them up all together, link them together, and record through them and set them up. And you can lose hours, absolutely days, hours playing with these things to get all nice, freaky noises out of it, which is great. Which was nice. Anyway, how are we doing here? We've just gone over the halfway mark, half an hour mark. So I only came on here to do a test. I only came on here to do a test and see how it would go. So as it's gone well, I'm quite pleased with that. I think what we might do is say thank you everybody for turning up. And I think I'm not going to do one for now and go off and make some tea. And well, what I'll tell you what I might do is I might do another live in a few days, and I'll go through all my music stuff. There is tons. I've got loads of this stuff, and then there's like 2 racks of guitars over there. There are 2 drum kits, that electric ones. They're in a pub somewhere, not too far away. Are kind of like 9 acoustic kits I need to kind of sort out. Just don't have the time. We'll do some music stuff. So I'll have a day doing some music stuff, but I'll have another day doing some preppy stuff and go through them all. Then and I'm waffling now. So, I think it's time to stop waffling and go off and do something proper. Thank you. Here we go. Much appreciated. And I'm going to buzz off for now, and I'll come back in a bit. And thank you very much for turning up this afternoon. Appreciate your support. Yeah, that's the word, isn't it? Support. I don't know if you see what I mean. Yeah, I like that one. I've got about half a dozen of things. Oh, no, actually, a bit more than that. I like that. I shall wear it always. Very good. Very good indeed. Right, so enough of this nonsense. As I intend to go on forward going, that's what we say. Thank you very much for turning up. Much appreciated, TTFN. And remember, you are very, very unique. Bye.